You work extremely closely with Dave Penny, who joined the club alongside you as sporting director. Just tell us how that relationship's developed and how important it is to the way things are working here.
Yeah, well, I think people need to understand that we've worked together for many of years, you know, and we've had a fantastic working relationship. With the same work, understanding of the hard work that's got to be put in, and the level that we're at. We're very grounded. We understand what the club needs, where the club needs to go to, and we have a very mentality of how hard this job is and the work I think that we've got to put in to make it work. So, you know, he's great. He's got vast experience in the game, and we work very closely together day to day. Sunday nights, we're never off the phone together. You know, I think our wives must think we're having affairs at times because, you know, it's 24/7, but it has to be. You know, that's the way forward, and you know, he's as important as any key member on the pitch as well.
On the pitch, one of the big talking points in the last few weeks has been the return to the side of Simon Heslop. What have you made of Simon's performances in these last 3 games?
Well, he's improved us, that's for sure. You know, Simon's a very talented footballer. He can only make this team better, and I think, you know, for me, he's probably our standout player at Stockport Saturday. I thought his performance at Telford was very strong as well. You know, I think his experience at the stage of the season where we're at this moment in time, I think it was key to get him back out there, and I think, you know, his performances have proven that as well.
What do you feel are his real assets?
His real assets is that he's got a goal in his game. He's very his knowledge of the game is very good as his age is, and I think he understands decision making and the pressures of this stage of the season. You know, no disrespect, bringing a kid through from an unproven background wouldn't be right to put him out there with the seniors. So, you know, we're looking for seniors, we're looking for that mentality of, you know, managing games, and Simon brings all that to his game.
So it's basically been a fresh start for him and a move that you feel can benefit the team going forward?
Yeah, massively, yes.
Yeah. Looking ahead to the next few days now, we've got a fixture against Borough Rangers on Tuesday night in the North Riding Senior Cup, and that's followed by a trip to Tamworth in the league on Saturday. We'll start with Tuesday's game. Will you be fielding many first team players in this?
Yeah, there'll be 4 or 5 first team players. Definitely, you know, they need to keep fit. They need to keep the minutes in. So, you know, the James Gray, Morgan Smith, Louis Armand, which is for me is hopefully like a new signing. You know, touch wood, he gets through tomorrow's game, gets an hour under his belt, and you know, I'm looking forward to working with all the pros, and I think it's important that, you know, back to when I played, you know, if you weren't playing the first team on a Saturday, you played in the Punters League on a Wednesday night, and so they should. You know, the professionals, they get well paid, and they got to keep the minutes in the bank for Saturday, because, you know, there'll be changes week in, week out, and the players have got to go out, be at maximum levels to perform now.
So you're not treating it as a reserve team game, you're going to be more hands-on on this occasion?
All the time, you know, like you say, you know, we since I've come in, I don't know how it worked previously, but, you know, we if you're not playing, then you're playing the reserves, and I think, you know, that's just the way it is.
You mentioned Louis back in the squad. He's been out for 3 months with his dislocated shoulder. Just tell us a little bit about his return to fitness. Has it been a difficult time for him?
It has, but he's dealt with it, you know, very well. You know, I'd like to thank the physio, who's worked with him tirelessly on sort of and gone over and above. You know, I think Ian Gallaghan has been great, and I think his recovery is probably 4 weeks ahead of schedule at this moment in time. So that's great. As I said to you, 14 games to go. You know, hopefully comes through tomorrow and he'll be in contention to be in the squad for the weekend. You know, his fitness levels will improve with minutes, so it's not as if he's going to go start straight away, but, you know, he's certainly come in contention to be in and around it, and he's put a lot of hard work in, and, you know, it's a lonely place when you're not fit, and, you know, you see the team doing well of late, so he's coming back to the squad at a great time of the season. Yeah.
Clovis Camjo is another one who's been sidelined for quite a long time. How far away is he from our first team return?
Yeah, Clovis will play tomorrow night as well. You know, that's again, you know, he's a great lad. You know, I've enjoyed working with him so much, and it's been a long road for Clovis, and it'll be great to see him get an hour under his belt tomorrow night, and touch wood, everything goes to plan. He's trained very well the last 3 or 4 weeks, and he's getting himself up to ready for a game. So, you know, I'm hopeful that he comes through an hour again tomorrow night and starts to give himself a chance for his future as well.
Any news on Aidan Connolly? He missed the game on Saturday with flu. Is he back in the squad?
Yeah, he's back in training today, so he's back in contention for this weekend.
Looking now to the Tamworth game, how does the fact that they play on a 3G pitch affect your preparations this week?
Well, the back end this week we'll do like most clubs would do. We'll prepare our preparation on a good 3G in the city. So you know we've done all of our work. You know we had them well watched Saturday at Spennymoor, and you know the probably's, you know they're in a position probably where they feel they can push on as well. So it will not be an easy game. You know they beat us here 2-1, which we're very, very disappointed. And we want to go down there and put the record straight.
Is John Parkin definitely going to miss this game?
Yeah, I think it's common knowledge. You know his body will not allow him to play in the 3G, and he wouldn't be ready for the week after against Salford. And you know with 13 games remaining after this game, you know the risk would be too big. So you know you just couldn't put the player out there to put the club or the player at risk.
What's your general view on artificial surfaces? There are two clubs in this league who've got them. Do you think it gives them an unfair advantage?
I think they're great. I think the two artificial pitches that we play on are the best. You know they're very, very well looked after. They're not something that's been down for 6 or 7 years and they don't play well. They're as good as you get. So I think it's quite refreshing. You know, and you've got to approach it that you know it's different, but the pitch is true. The ball moves quick. You know you can't blame a bobble. So hey, it is what it is, and you know we look forward to them games.
So after Tamworth, there are another 13 games to play between now and the end of the season. So 42 points still up for grabs. Can we catch the leaders, Salford? They're 16 cleared. Is that a realistic target?
We've got to push them as hard as we can, and I think that's our priority. You know we've got to push them as hard as we can and finish as high as we can. That's the most important thing we need to do. And you know as every game until mathematically you can't achieve what you want to achieve, as in winning the championship, which is a big ask. There's no getting away from the fact, but you know our focus is to go into this weekend's game, you know, gain maximum points, then get ready for the next one.
Thanks for your time, Martin.
Thank you.